Hey there, in this video, we're going to talk about how to scale your staffing agency on a budget using a virtual assistant team from the Philippines. Okay, so this is if you think that you need a six-figure operations budget to run like a big agency, that's not the case anymore. So I'm going to tell you how to use a VA team, virtual assistants. And virtual assistants, when people say virtual assistants, it's usually different virtual talent that can do a lot of different things. It's not just like an admin assistant. And you can do that with the same edge or even better for pennies on the dollar with less management. Okay, so let's talk about this. Who am I? I'm Diane Prince. I built a staffing agency from scratch, scaled it to 8 figures, and successfully exited, and also launched a few other companies along the way, exited a few other companies, and now I help recruiting agency owners grow smarter by leveraging proven systems, powerful teams, and enterprise level strategies, even on a solopreneur budget. I've helped hundreds of small business owners, and I am here to help you too. So what kind of support are you missing out on, thinking that it might be you might need a big budget or management, like that time to manage people, payroll and compliance in the US? What kind of support are you missing out on? Okay, so you can actually get high-level support at a fraction of the cost when you're working with people who are offshore. Okay, so high-level support, we're talking about invoicing, we're talking about collections, we're talking about CRM management, we're talking about reporting, we're talking about creating reports for clients, we're talking about AI engineering, payroll, business development support, inbox management, email management, all of these things. One of the things that my virtual assistants do, well, they basically do everything except for make these videos. One of the things they do is they manage my inbox so I don't miss anything, and prospects get replied to immediately. They also help me with content planning. Then I can plan the content. So many things. I completely rely on my virtual assistant team for almost everything, including moving clients and prospects through the sales cycle, writing proposals. I mean, everything, so that I can stay in my zone of genius. And you can do the same. So there's the solopreneur challenge, right? I hear it all the time. I mean, in fact, I'm just looking at my LinkedIn. I got a message just today. It's a catch-22 because I need business to grow to that point to get support. Okay, so you might experience this too. I'll hear like, I just need one more placement, or I need more clients. Well, the way that I look at a virtual assistant team is actually essential to growth. Okay, so that I can do the high level things. I can do the high level things that are using my talents, and also the things that I like to do. And also the investment in a virtual assistant team is so minimal compared to hiring people in person or hiring people domestically, that I see it as a way to grow your business, not just to make your life easier. Okay, that's a big part of it, is making your life easier, but also helping you to grow your business. I don't know about you, but sometimes I was missing out on replying to people. I wasn't able to see everything that was going into my LinkedIn inbox, my email box, my Slack. So I was missing out on opportunities, and I don't miss out on those anymore. They're always captured. Okay, so here's some benefits to how virtual assistants can deliver. One is you can get 24/7 availability across time zones. So it's pretty awesome to set something up, go to sleep, and know that you're gonna wake up. Like I wake up and I have all sorts of stuff. My team also manages me. So I wake up and I have a bunch of stuff that's already been completed. I can go to sleep and know that when I wake up in the morning, work has been done. I also have an overlap with my virtual assistant team so that we do connect on Zoom face-to-face as well, and we can huddle on Slack. So there's an overlap in time. Okay. Also, virtual assistants tend to adhere to your SOPs, your standard operating procedures. They also can create them. not like freelancer. It's not like just freelancers getting randos from Fiverr or Upwork who are improvising. You can get an actual virtual assistant team that is going to not only adhere to your SOPs, but they'll help you create your standard operating procedures. Okay. And if you're using a specialized virtual assistant agency. So I have one that is tailored for staffing and recruiting agency owners. So there's specialized skill bundles. So sometimes the virtual assistants also will have ideas. I mean, that's one thing that we do. My virtual assistants also get strategic guidance from me. Okay, now let's talk about cost comparison. Okay, so you're talking about like onshore versus offshore pricing. Probably like what you could spend $60K for one US based hire, you could do that for $1,500 a month for an offshore team. You could even do like for us, we do it's $2,000, $1,950 for a 2-person offshore team. So you can really get much more for your money. And then also you're not having to completely manage them the same way. I mean, you do have to manage them. They are part of your team, but it's different than it's definitely a lot less friction than having somebody. Usually for me, it's less friction than having somebody onshore. Okay, so and that means a lot for your margins and for your reinvestment capacity, so that you can reinvest and you can have a team. You can have a team of multiple people for a fraction of the cost, for $60K a year. So that's $5K a month. You could get a pretty decent sized team to really help you to scale, versus one person who you still don't know if that person's going to be any good. Okay, so worked with one solo recruiter recently. She added a VA team and doubled her placement volume within 60 days without adding any extra payroll overhead. Okay, so if you are interested at all in seeing how virtual assistants can work for you in scaling your business, if you want to grow, if you want to add staffing, if you want to build, you want to grow, and you just can't do it just by yourself. I mean, who can? If you can't do it, but if you want to know how to do that, give us a call. We can also just help you in other ways, to help you introduce you to employers of record who can handle all of the payroll as well, and payroll funding if you want to get into staffing. So that's just a little side note. I'm Diane Prince. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more, and hit us up if you want to know how our staffing virtual assistants can help you build up your staffing and recruiting business. See you soon.